Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Random Sunset. I'm your host, Psych Dolo. Glad to have you guys. Cut. Psych. Nah, we rolling, man. Another week, Random Sunset. I'm your special guest. I'm your host, Psych Dolo. So, yeah, man. This is the cool thing about having this show right here. Meaning, and I said this last time. If the show was to grow for us, the audience, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. But it has to be natural, you know what I'm saying? Or organic, you know what I mean? And the other wonderful thing is just having random topics. I don't have my drawing box. My drawing box is over there. I'm not gonna get it this time, but I do have my drawing box. But look, let's get over into it. So right now, I'm basically freestyling, man. I don't want to talk about sports entertainment. I was gonna pick up where I left off last week. I think last week we discussed music entertainment, and I can title this "Shit Hit the Fan." I can title this "Random Convo." Right now, I don't know. It's random. You know what I mean? So that's one of the dope things about this show. And if you are tuned in or you are listening, then you VIP for that reason. You know what I mean? We're gonna get into special guests and all of that. The COVID going on, y'all be safe. But look, let's get over into it, man. Uh, I want to start with what just took place. Let's see, 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago. We here, like I say, we in the city, great city of Stonecrest. 3 days ago, we 20 minutes outside of Atlanta, by the way. We're on the east side of things. We're on the east side, you know what I mean? And anywho, man, there's a lot of hype drawn around this versus battle. Basically, it was a versus battle where hip hop artists compete and go hit for hit. And Jeezy and Gucci, man, these are two artists that's well known in Atlanta. They basically had this versus battle where they play hit for hit and see who win. And that's been keeping people entertained during this quarantine life. But anyway, that's for you guys who don't know what's going on. But anyway, a lot of young people and a lot of hype been around it, a lot of energy. And I just want to commend both of those guys and send a special shout out to those guys for being grown men about theirs. When I say grown men about theirs, meaning for the last 15, 20 plus years, these guys didn't get along. I mean, they had from the alleged rumors, they had good reason. I mean, well, I ain't gonna say good reason. They didn't fucking get along. All right. So with that being said, at the age they at now, these guys both dangling in their 40s right now. They done made it to see 40 plus. You know what I mean? 41, 42, whatever the case may be. And Jeezy decided to make amends. You know what I mean? And squash the situation and fix it. But anyway, both of those guys was mature about it. Gucci, basically appreciated him extending the olive branch. Jeezy took it upon himself to keep his composure and be mature about this whole situation. And I want to salute both of those guys for what they did, for the culture. Because like I was saying in the last week episode, music, entertainment, a lot of people been losing their life, man, behind this hip hop shit. It's a trap. It's a setup. It's a trap. A lot of young black men, a lot of us are lost, still confused, traumatized, oppressed, depressed, suppressed, you name it. You know what I mean? And now is not the time, all right? When I say now is not the time, more so now than ever, meaning shit is about to hit the fan. Shit, to me, with what I know, the shit done already hit the fan. For the people that don't know, the shit done hit the fan. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it's doggone this synthetic weed motherfuckers out here smoking. I don't know if it's these got doggone artificial pills that people are taking, all the different drugs for people to try to drown out, reality. But shit about to hit the fan, and something telling me that a lot of people gonna regret having Trump up out of that office, being that dude spoke out, spoke his mind, and he had a reason and a cause to be in that office to do what he was doing. You know what I mean? And for those of y'all who don't understand politics, I don't know what the fuck going on, it's bigger than this whole black and white thing, all right? It's bigger than this whole black and white thing. I mean, you of course you got the elite and people at the top that are fucking instigating, all right? If you do your homework, research enough, you'll know that someone is definitely doggone pulling the strings and provoking this whole black and white. That's something they've been doing for years, all right? So if my guess is the elite is 30 to 50 years, some would say 100 years ahead of us when it come to doggone thinking and when it come to gadgets and when it just come to being ahead. Them motherfuckers are ahead. They 10 steps, 50 fucking steps ahead. All right, they've been planning. They've been telling us subliminally that they gonna move on our motherfucking ass. We don't need you no more. You know what I'm saying? So as a citizen, if you're one of those people that sat back and pay attention, you'll know that government was put in place to serve the people. The Constitution itself is for we, the people, here in this country, okay? With that being said, man, we're now serving the government. Government ain't serving us. We serving the government. And like I say, shit is getting out of hand. All right, not just our country, but all over the world. So I just want to bring some awareness to a lot of what's going on right now. So, from the start of things, this may be just labeled random convo. You know what I mean? So, again, guys, be advised, be aware, learn as much as you can. Try your best to be positive, and that's why I brought up the versus battle earlier, because with these two hip hop artists, they have platforms where you can mislead a generation, or you can take it upon yourself to say, you know what, let me be the bigger man, let me do something better with my time and my platform, being that I'm in a position to do so. I mean, my son, back when he was like 7, 8 years old, he had this little toy that I used to find around the house. I'm not a big fan of Spider-Man, but it was a Spider-Man action figure or what have you. And basically, it talk and make noises. And one of the things that this Spider-Man used to say is, with great power come great responsibility. So for a lot of you people that have power or in a position of power, you have a great responsibility. A great responsibility. That comes with it. So if you didn't know, now you know. And many of you know, but I'm convinced that many of you are blinded by greed. So with that being said, these guys use their platform, for a greater cause, and to show that, look, you don't have to always kill somebody. You know what I mean? You can it's other ways to resolve your issues. All right, it's more than 10 ways to goddamn skin a cat. So I commend those guys again. Thanks, for the culture and for us as the people and as a race, and represent, black men in a great light. All right, because many of you need to know also that every white person is not the enemy. Yeah, you have whites that hate blacks and other nationalities. That literally was taught to hate, or in their blood to hate. But that go for black people too. All right, and you know what I mean? And all cops are not bad. So being able to differentiate between the two and have a clear mind, so being righteous is one of those things you have to practice. And when I say practice, meaning, having integrity, ethics, morals, all right? Like those are, great doggone points to stand on and represent. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, again, I'm not just talking about no set topic, but mainly just want to circle around. Shit is going to hit the fan soon. All right. It's just a matter of time, man. And I hope I'm wrong, man. Biden get in there, and the vice president, Kamala Harris, what have you, if they get in there and try their best to do the right thing. I mean, we don't know. We don't know, but like I say, from the the signs and the direction things, the arrows pointing, yeah, man. Hopefully we don't end up in a civil war. I talked about that years and years ago and made videos on YouTube about a civil war is coming, and I mean it can very much still be on its way. All right, you still got this COVID out there. I mean, you still have 5G. If you ever heard the saying, it ain't no escaping 5G, because it ain't no escaping 5G. The more 5G towers they put up, we are in trouble. I mean, we got a battle on our hand that I don't even think people are aware of. And when I say battle, meaning subliminally, we've been told about these fucking machines and AI, artificial intelligence. We seen that in Terminator 1, 2, and 3. All right, we seen that in what's the film? Eagle Eye. And you can name for days. So shit is going to hit the fan whether you like it or not. But how prepared will you be? I mean, will you be caught like those people that was slipping out there in Noah's Ark? Noah over there preparing, building the ark, and meanwhile these guys out two-stepping and playing and shopping and don't know what the hell going on. But I know for a fact that a lot of people don't even give a damn. So I say to many of you that are aware, be mindful and pay attention and be vigilant. All right, because the devil is working. Well, when I say overtime, oh my goodness. The devil is working overtime. When I say devil working overtime, I'm not talking about no red man with no fucking horns on his head and a pitchfork. The very people you see around you, men and women, meaning doggone, watch the spirits of these men and women that are around you, whether family or friends. Be mindful and watch the spirits of them, because a lot of them are working and operating in low frequencies. And when I say low frequencies, those lower chakras, meaning like Jacob ladder chakras, meaning the 7 deadliest sins: greed, lust, you name it. What's another one? Envy. I can't, what's it, gluttony? But anyway, like I say, just look up the 7 deadliest sins, and there you have it. When it comes to those lower chakras. So if you just focus on greed, because see, let me tell you something about a lot of these entertainers. Since I brought that up early on, a lot of them are blinded by greed, and not just entertainers. Meaning, if you're a person that lack finance and don't have food, and you just trying to make, and your whole objective is to survive, it's a good chance you'll sell your motherfucking soul. All right, and a lot of people are doing it, and they don't even know they doing it. They don't even fucking realize. I mean, let's just think about something real quick. Look at these entertainers. For one song, you can get paid over $100,000 off of one hit record. All right, we ain't even talking about show money. We ain't even talking about like royalties. I'm talking about just off of one hit record. I mean, you can make a lot of money. You got doctors who will do an open heart surgery who don't get paid as much. You got teachers who will teach a child from yay high to this, to this, and look at how much they get paid. So, like I said, this is me simplifying, meaning I want to keep this shit as basic as possible. I don't want to use a lot of big words or anything that would lose you guys. And let me just be clear, man. Because many people tell me, look, Frank, it ain't for certain people. All right, if they don't fucking get it, then it ain't for them, and they won't get it. But you gotta talk that talk. You know what I mean? But anywho, back to the point I'm trying to make, man. Motherfuckers out here selling their soul to get their hand on a dollar bill, or what people or society would call the almighty dollar. And all I got to tell you is, man, be mindful and be aware. Don't sell your soul. All right? Because, it's going to be hard trying to bargain and get your soul back. A lot of people feel like they back up against the wall. This is what I have to do. Meaning, if I got a prostitute sell my body, do whatever, they all in. They just don't want to live in hell. And like I say, life can be heaven or hell right now. Life is what you make it, meaning doggone the frequencies. You know what I'm saying? If you living in the hell, you can come out of that hell. Meaning you can live in the world but not be of it, is what I'm saying. You can have what they would call a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? But you have to seek that within. You will have to seek that within. So with that being said, watch the company you keep, because negative minds create negative energy. So a lot of times the devil is around you, but you don't even fucking know, because you don't know how to identify what to look for. So if you're listening to a lot of rap music or rock and roll music, and that shit putting out a lot of different negative energy, meaning kill a motherfucker, fuck that bitch, degrading women, and just this, that, and the third, and a lot of evil, Get that out of your conscience, all right? Doggone, align your kundalini, all right? Learn more about chakras, those energy points when it comes to the sacral chakra, the navel chakra, from what you put in your belly, the sacral chakra from dealing with sexual activity, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, all the way up to the intuition. And you have to practice that to get you to that stage of righteousness. Because when you say you believe in God, I don't think a lot of people are familiar or know God. I think they just following religion and following the people that came before them, and they think, okay, I said a prayer, and God just gonna help me. Don't ever forget about your ancestors, the ones that came before you, the ones that sacrificed their blood, all right, and their lives, the ones that came before you. Don't ever forget about the ancestors. And I'm not saying don't believe in a higher power, but you must seek and you will find. If you ask, he shall answer. If you not, if you gosh, I'm all over the place. What is it? You seek, you shall find. If you ask, it shall be given. If you knock, he shall answer. But look in the book of Luke, chapter 11, verse 9, and there you have it. I'm sorry, guys. That's for those of you who believe in that source of when it comes to the Bible or what have you. But again, if I recollect correctly, chapter 11, book of Luke, verse 9. You know what I mean? Or maybe it's 9:11. Book of Luke, chapter 9, verse 11. I'm sure it's chapter 11, verse 9. But anyway, there you have it. And so all I got to say, man, be mindful, be on the lookout. Every white person is not the enemy. Every doggone black person is not a thug or a gangster. You know what I mean? And united we stand, divided we fall. That's always been the key, to say divide and conquer. And that's what they've been applying from day one. Divide and conquer. That's old school. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, know who the enemy, man. And don't sell your soul out here, man. But like I said, I always found that weird that entertainers would get paid so much money. And the more I look at it is, these mainly are the people that's fucking distracting us. Not just solely them, but it's many distractions, but they get paid a lot of money. You keeping up with this big old pop star who done dyed his or her hair, keeping up a bunch of shit, this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, you got these politicians out here making decisions with your life, with your health, with your future way of being, and many of us don't know the game, so we lose at it. But right now, I'm convinced that everybody's not gonna get it, and everybody's not gonna make it. So they kind of take me back to the what's that? Is that the book of Luke, chapter 7, verse 14? You know what? I think that's Matthew, chapter 7, verse 14. Matthew, chapter 7, verse 14. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't gonna get it. All right? Everybody not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? So this for the ones that are aware, or the ones that got that mustard seed to say, you know what? Yeah, I do recognize something ain't right. Let me step my game up. Let me be aware and remain vigilant. All right? Remain vigilant. All right? So again, man, this random convo. So it ain't really no main title. So this is like a bonus. This one I just made up for the day to keep it going. And like I said, we'll get into sports. We'll talk business and small businesses and those other titles. We'll get into all of that. You know what I'm saying? But slowly but surely. But this is just something I felt like need to be doggone touched on, because the direction we going and the way that we going right now, we have to do better as a people, and not just in this country. This is going on all over the world, because the elite has an agenda to say, you know what, we're going to go through with our one world government. If we doggone, whether your ass had a COVID or not, your ass, you due to vaccinate. You due for doggone being vaccinated. Goddamn, we're going to vaccinate your motherfucking ass. And it's like, but I don't have it. Y'all test me and I don't have it, but they want to do it anyway, and this is what they gunning for. And they got many agendas. They putting up these 5G towers. That shit is 10,000 times stronger than 4G. When them motherfuckers want to microwave us and zap us, shit, man, this shit doggone, man, who? They can do it. I'm not convinced it'll be like the 7 colony days where we just go out there and goddamn buck on the folk. Hell no. So, fuck how many guns you got, goddamn. AI is hell. Your phones is listening to you. Your fucking computer is listening to you. Some people got a smart house. All right, so you ever heard the saying, you can run, but you can't hide? Well, it's true this day and age. You can run all you want, but you won't be able to hide, boy. We're talking AI. We ain't talking about, when I say AI, AI don't have no heart. AI don't have no motherfucking feelings, man. AI is a machine. All right, so when this shit hit the fan, boy, this is what you up against. You understand what I'm saying? This is what you up against. So, like I say, AI ain't getting tired. AI got memory cards. AI got data. So, like I say, man, a lot of us are, we're immune to it. We already acquainted with AI, but we just don't know how severe this shit can be. So, like I say, man, if you're a person of power, and when I say power, meaning the matrix power, because like I say in the matrix, we've been taught money. You get the money first, then you get power, and then you get the respect. And, maybe that's an American thing, but I like to think it's a matrix thing, meaning all over the world, Once you get money, then you get power, and then people respect you. And I don't agree with that. I mean, like in the matrix, that's how things work, but naturally, in the world I live in, you can respect the man. You can respect the woman. You can respect the child. It's okay to respect. You ain't got to have a lot of money to respect somebody. And that's where we're going wrong as people. You know what I'm saying? We're being misled. And the devil is walking around this bitch seeking to devour. He's seeking to devour whoever he can get. And like I say, these devils are all amongst us. Black, white, male, female, all around us. And watch the message that people convey. You got to watch them. You got to be very mindful of it. So like I say, I mean, if that means doggone, don't put yourself in a compromising situation, if that means being secluded, if that means doggone find the time to meditate, because meditation is the art of listening and prayer is the art of talking. All right? Whether you agree with me or not, that's just what it is. All right? Prayer is the art of talking. Meditation is the art of listening. All right? A lot of people are looking outward. They're looking out. Seek within. All right? That brings me to the book of Ephesians chapter 4, verse 4 through 6. Look within. No one's checking within. So like I say, if you one of them people that know about the chakras and the kundalini and aligning those energy points and open them and getting down to and getting busy, the seek righteousness, don't forget to look within, all right? Many of you are waiting on this white Jesus to come out of the sky and save you. Good luck with that one. Hold your breath. Good luck with that one, all right? So, like I say, man, this is Random Sunset, where we talk about random topics. And we don't talk about a lot of these topics the same way. Or should I say, I don't talk about a lot of these topics the same way. If I want to talk sports with you guys, I want to talk about the side of sports that many commentators and sports people don't talk about. They don't talk about how politics got their hand all in this shit and fucking up the game. They don't talk about that. They just, such and such, his stats are this, his stats is that. Such and such shoot the ball good and he run on the court. This team run this. Fuck all of that. Politics got their hands all in that shit because that falls up on the entertainment. Keep these motherfuckers distracted while we doggone make the real decisions to get ahead, because we gonna buck on their ass. And if y'all don't think China gonna swing on America, somebody gonna swing. America either gonna swing or China gonna swing. So some got to give. It ain't nowhere around it. As much as I want to think that it's just gonna be, peachy clean and squeaky clean. No, it ain't gonna go down like that. And a lot of y'all got it misconstrued with these religions that y'all believe in, thinking that, okay, I'm gonna go to heaven and I'm gonna walk around with my white on and it's gonna be all peaceful and ain't nobody gonna mess with me or eat my favorite ice cream. No, it ain't gonna work like that. What did God tell you? Look, I don't do dairy products. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, so a lot of the stuff that you like, you know, okay, I'm drink my favorite goddamn shot. No. You might want to stay in hell for that. And it's hell on earth, man. It's hell on earth down here, man, because a lot of y'all know that the evil angels are, should I say, Lucifer was kicked out of heaven. So that lets you know it was some drama in heaven. He bucked and he took some angels with him. But where did he go? Did God send him to hell? No, he went to earth. So look at what's going on earth. What spirits are down here that's keeping up all of this drama and this commotion? They still here. All right, so many of us, like I say, when you learn about dimensions, when you get into metaphysics, and I'm not here to go into all of that as of right now. All right, we're gonna get there, but this is what's going on. Where did they go? Are they burning in hell right now? These people that got these angels or these spirits that got kicked out of heaven? Where they at? Where did they go? All right, these are the questions people are not asking. So like I said, all of these churchgoers, you go to asking them questions, they go to running. They so PC. I mean, it's an illusion out here, man. That's what the Matrix consists of. It's a world of illusions, you know what I mean? You sit back and that brings me into a lot of the fakeness that go on day in, day out. All right, so let's just say many of y'all watching me right now, and speaking of fake, do y'all think the doggone teeth in my mouth grew in gold? Nope. These gold teeth in my mouth, and they're not mine. Now these are my teeth. Y'all see my teeth? These are my real teeth. My real teeth are not gold. With that being said, you got all these women out here wearing all of this makeup. What they hiding up under there? They got this fake hair. They have these fake boobs. They have fake butts now. Fake everything. You know, take the tummy down. They suck the fat out. It's so many tricks, man. There's so many ways to deceive people. Now, there's no different than wearing a watch or wearing a ring. All right? It's that type of decoration. But at the end of the day, these are mine, cricket or not. See? I want to show you again. These are mine. No makeup on my face. This is how I look. But I'm just talking about deception. That's no diss towards women or what have you. But when you put on all that stuff and guys say, oh, you pretty. A female say, oh, you beautiful. That's not who you are. That's not you. And so many people are playing along, meaning this illusion world, that it's ridiculous. But like I say, guys, this is just random sunset. We talk about random topics, and I'm gonna title this one "Random Convo," / shit hit the fan. So, like I say, stay tuned. We'll get into all that other stuff. Until next time, I'm your host, Saidolo, over and out. Thanks for being with us.